Alright, so we're back for our third and possibly final, depending on how everybody feels. Alright, so you guys are leaving. Finally getting an idea of what you guys want to do with the time that you have in front of you. As you start remembering more of the stuff that Urine told you in the morning, that actually added on to the weight of things that is actually at your disposal.
Yeah. It's good that we found out what happened to that guy's group. The Ilbin. Are you gonna use that, Alistair? The sword, the master
No.
crafted.
He's a great sword.
I'm proficient
Okay.
in two-handed great swords, so
Cool.
long sword's not going to cut it out for me.
Mister, Mister, you feel someone tugging on your shirt.
Whom?
Use.
Yeah, I look down.
It's the same kid from yesterday.
Do you have the gold?
He hands out 5 copper.
I kneel down and look at him. If you work hard, study alchemy, one day you might be able to turn those into gold. Give him a pat on the head and walk off.
I'll put a silver in the wee boy's hand, since he's got it open.
He looks down at it, looks at you, surprised.
Getting closer. Work hard, kid.
As
gets-
Carl
No,
walks
walk
past,
off.
he will just hand the
Session-
child a half-eaten apple.
And then as you guys walk by, and then it's perfect. He tells him useless crap. You give him money, and then he comes and takes the money that you took and the copper.
Ah, thanks, child.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
have a
real world,
half-eaten
jackass.
Carl picks up the child and throws him on the ground.
Yeah,
You just trip him up. That's life, kid.
yeah. So, you guys, where are you going? Because it's in your court currently.
Are we wanting to find a
Well-
sponsor, or we... Oh no, we need to speak to the elf, don't we?
What else?
Elf.
Oh yeah.
The caravan elf.
Harper's- He's in the Harper's Scroll. Excuse me, sir. Grab
That's
someone
what that means.
nearby. Like
You
a peasant
see
or something.
a one-eyed human with many scars on his face, dressed in a priestly robe. Oh, yes.
Not that guy. Sorry, wrong person.
Oh, I can be of help.
I am but a frail old man. Pay attention.
Does he have a symbol?
It's
That
a
I
symbol of
recognize.
Pelor.
Good father of Pelor. Do you know where the Harper's Scroll Tavern is located?
Scroll. Well, since I've made my way in that direction, he starts turning around. He's looking. If you head down this cobble street here and make a right at that tree, it will be the big one with the giant fly on the camera.
The fly is desperate.
It'll be the one that's covered in ivy, some grapevines as well.
Thank you, father.
Yes, quite.
I head off in that direction.
Yep.
Look at you, Lily. Why don't you speak to a priest if you're in God?
I didn't see stuff. I thought it was just this. He said it was like an old, scarred, grumpy old man, and then like talked to us.
He's an old scarred priest. That's gonna
He's
be
a
me in 20
priest.
years.
It's not very easy on the eyes though, Jason.
Nor am I.
Fly.
Nor is a fly. I'll just talk of
Can't
flies
wait for
and
it to not
frogs.
be summer anymore.
Can't wait for it to become summer.
So as you guys walk for about
Very.
45 minutes, you get further up the mountain itself, and the higher you go, the more quality and like building and structures get. So it goes from being really slummy to mediocre, where the
Mediocre.
Emerald Wang is, and now you're getting to mid-tier to upper class, where like the buildings are actually built straight, they're not leaning, and the structures themselves look nice. As you finally see your destination, and as he says, it has grapevines hanging from it, as it looks to be a mid-Italian structure, or mid like 80s Italian structure.
Kind of like a villa
Yeah.
style. Yeah. Cool. I turn to Julie and say, I think you should lead on this one. Fly.
Just there's gonna be the thing now for this campaign. Fly.
Let's not fly off the handle.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I thought it was quite good.
Minus 200 EXP.
Worth.
You could say you got punished.
Minus
Dun,
400
dun, dun.
EXP.
He has no XP. I think he loses a level and dies.
Alright, so you guys head over there. As you see, there's a well-dressed elf that's sitting at the entrance of the door, as he has this pedestal in front of him. As he looks to be waiting for people to arrive. It's like, oh yes, did you have a reservation?
I'll go over and introduce myself. An elf, and I'll say greetings. Swish my hair.
Give me a
Adjust my
disguise.
breastplate.
Give me a disguise, miss.
No problem. Mm. Not very good this time.
Ah, very, very good, madam, but your uses of there and there were incorrect, but... Yes.
Thank you. I'll remember that for future.
But you can tell. You had an apostrophe in that there. It wasn't meant to be fun. Like an elven grammar Nazi over here. Reading
It
subtitles.
was
Can you
for
speak
like a
Elven?
millisecond.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, my accent's terrible.
Your accent is terrible. So,
We're looking to speak with the relator, who has the caravan that
We're
arrived
expected.
recently in town. Yes, he wants to speak with us.
the Marquis. Yes.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
believe he was requesting that a group of 2 would be arriving here. Well,
We brought a third.
A group of 2. Oh, I see how it is.
If you would please give me one moment then.
No problem.
He walks over to the stone wall that, like, it doesn't look like an entrance, it just looks like a stone wall. As he puts a hand on it, as his hand goes through it as he walks through.
It's an illusion.
As you
Or
guys
perhaps
are
some
left
sort
outside.
of ghost wall.
Ghost walls.
Ghost fly.
Hey, hey.
Sweet, we
False
developed the
alarm.
trigger words.
He puts his hand on the wall and like squashes a fly. Damn, these things are everywhere. They're everywhere, filthy flies.
So after some time passing, the wall, as you guys are waiting there, begins to ripple as the same man comes out.
Fly.
Oh, It looks like he decided to authorize your add-on. If you come with me.
Lead
I'll
on,
follow.
I say in Elven.
Your accent is horrible.
I'm English.
So as he bows and holds his arm towards the wall, he has one hand on it.
I'll enter.
Yuli goes first as she confidently just walks straight through.
I follow, but keep it arm kind of a little bit ahead of me, just so I don't bang my face on a wall.
You feel resistance, but you actually are able to push through. It's like you're pushing through a veil of liquid.
Prejudice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be all
And I guess then I would follow suit. Just, just walk straight up. Straight in. If I can.
So you're just walking in without care.
Without a care in the world.
So you too also feel the resistance as you just knock your nose against it at first. You're like, ah. As you push through it, and it's like walking through Jello.
That's the end of Harry Potter.
God damn it, gotta run at it. Gotta get that run up.
As you guys come in here, the building on the inside is about 3 times larger than it looked like on the outside.
It's a TARDIS.
As there's large tables with pillows surrounding them and tapestries draped across them, and everything looks to be highly expensive, highly fancy. Looking in here, it doesn't even look like you guys could afford to breathe the air in here. As you walk through here,
Fancy air is fancy.
Making the most out of being here. Opening
see-
bottles, trying to catch the air.
as you see in one of the tables across the room, the same elf that you saw before, surrounded by, on one side, 3 other elven women dressed in scantily clad clothing, followed by on his other side, 1 elven male that looked to be in the same scantily clad, and then another elven male sitting next to him dressed in a very royal looking attire, and sitting straight and sipping what looks to be some type of tea.
I would approach and do the backwards elven bow. Oh.
Ah, Lady Eula. You get all my thoughts.
It's nice to see you again also. How's my elven accent?
Still needs work.
Oh no, I need to roll again to see if everyone else that's there thinks I'm decent.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
20! Yes! Where it counts. Where it
They
counts.
think you're the epitome of elvishness.
Yes! Okay, embodying
Extravagance
the fanciness of the environment. I'm dragging all the elven stuff in. Bleh.
Dragged all that elvish air in.
Yeah. See that? That was the prep.
Please let
Psyching
this all be
yourself
in
up for it.
character. But yes, your accent is as fine as ever. I was thinking on the agreement that I originally posted up towards you all yesterday, and actually, I have a proposal.
Would love to hear it.
I would like to hire you on as my personal bodyguards on an endeavor that I might be doing.
Do we still have the note about the goblins? Like the bounty note?
I don't think he gave it away or threw it away, so yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should still have it.
We were also hired to we accepted a quest to remove the goblins from that I think you encountered with your caravan previously as well. Do you return
It's
in the
my
same
character
direction?
just sitting here like, I don't speak Elvish. What's going on?
He just made a joke about at your mother's expense.
Oh,
I'm sure
yes.
she's lovely.
Yes, he looks like he's recalling. I do recall that incident where the humans made their tragic end, unfortunately.
I'll bow again and I say we would be ever so grateful if you would be able to give us as much information on that as possible. And also tell us about your proposal.
God.
Oh. The, well, the tiny bastards, the only way that I can explain it. They caught us off guard. That's all it was. We weren't expecting that area to be populated by that many. And the people that I had traveling with me just weren't equipped for those numbers. Especially that one goblin. It looks like he's looking at you, but like in his head is visualizing the moment.
Perhaps their leader. Filthy goblin scum. They are not. They should not be allowed on this earth to reside without us elves. Elvenkin.
Yes. Well, this one, he had some type of weapon at his disposal that wreaked havoc on most of the group, unfortunately.
I'll be wary of this. On to your proposal.
Yes. See that I am in need of someone that can help me. I am going to be making a trek up the mountain within less than a day.
Jason sits down at this point.
I have a, how you say, a business endeavor to make with a certain group that has location up there. And I was needing the protection of people that I felt like I could trust. I won't lie to you. The people that I'm going to, asking for this information, is the Raven's Talon.
Yes, I've heard things about them, but would you please elaborate? Confirm these rumors.
Roll me a bluff.
I'm just trying to look smart.
Well, to look smart, my friend, you would have to be it.
No, not necessarily. Boop. Nope.
Yes, necessarily.
Yeah, I got an 8. Yes. Buzz, buzz.
Eventually, my arm's gonna fucking fall off.
They
Buzz, buzz,
happen
buzz.
to be a, well, to put it bluntly, it's a thieves guild.
No, I assume we're not talking the steal from the rich to give to the poor type.
More like steal from the rich to plant on the other rich to get the other rich evicted.
So some devious characters. You would do well to hire us to protect you from these foul sounding people.
What business do you have with them?
Ah, well, he says as he pushes one of the girls aside, and they kind of sigh and move over. And as he also pushes the male and gives them a look, they all get up and leave. As the only person to remain is the one man that's dressed in like regal-looking clothing. You may show them, I trust them. Without saying a word, he takes out a bag that looks to be made from silk. As he places it on the table, as it looks like something in there, it's circular with oblong, pointy ends and whatnot in it. As he opens the bag and removes it, it looks to be a crown.
Please tell me that doesn't belong to our current monarch.
I'm not too sure. This was planted in one of my estates not too long ago.
This is
Reason why-
dire news.
Yes, it is. And the reason why I came here is obviously this is a threat. Unfortunately, this is how they work.
So do you want this guild removed?
No, this is a threat to me personally. To try to say that they can get me removed. If this belongs to anyone that has any type of influence, I'm not looking at just being evicted. I'm probably looking at being hanged.
If you were to return it, call it a gift in good favor.
If I was found to even have it in my possession.
I have deep concerns concerning this crown and where it came from because of things I've learned recently.
May I inspect it?
Yes.
I cast detect magic. To start muttering, pick up my holy pendant.
We have a way to determine if this crown does belong to the king or not.
I
Do we?
wouldn't know. I haven't seen him personally.
No, we do. We know of someone who has seen the king
You do know someone that's seen the king.
as recently as he has last been seen. I assume he was wearing the crown at the time. We could describe the crown to this person and confirm.
Possibly.
Someone draw a picture of the crowd.
I try and memorise as much detail. Well, I suppose Jason's done the same.
Well, my commands are gone. Not my commands, my spells.
What?
What's that? My spells are disappearing. I definitely had detect magic.
Have you been putting more in there?
No.
Enlarge the entire...
Oh no, it's a cantrip. Sorry. I was looking in the wrong section.
You derp.
Yeah.
Murder!
But yeah, I cast it. I do a thing.
As you do, your senses go wild with the presence of magic in this area.
And flies.
Lord of the
And
Flies.
then on the second
just
round,
kill it.
there's just too many to count.
There's more than one. There's like 4.
Alright. Can I focus on the crown? See if it has any magical properties.
Let's see. Make one check per aura per spell level. So one aura plus
Spellcraft.
half the caster level. Oh, good God, you won't succeed this.
Well, it's worth a try. Do.
Maybe we're not
19.
20.
The idea of all the no, not the idea, but the fact that there's just so many ores in here, it's messing with you.
I'll ask the elf, because I know elves are quite magical. I'll ask him if the crown holds any magical properties.
As far as I'm concerned, I do know it helps dispel enchantments. As far as we've seen, at least.
I have a natural resistance to enchantments. Is it of elven making, then?
The craft definitely seems to be fine enough to be that.
How long would it take for me to run back to the tavern right now and return?
About 20 minutes.
Is there like any insignia, crest, or anything on the crown?
It just seems to be a lot of ornate markings and jewels and gems.
No, like centerpiece, anything like that?
there is a opal as a centerpiece.
I would ask if they would allow me to perhaps return in an hour or less while I go and find out information about the crown.
If
I
an
think
hour
we
is
need
all
to.
that you'll need, then yes.
Yes. I'll go and do that then. I'm running. I'm not running directly to the Emerald. I'm going to take a winding route,
Alright.
as if I'm not going there directly.
So as the two of you are left here with the elves, he looks at you, looks at Carl, and looks back at you. Would you two fancy a whore?
I'm good for now, thank you.
What did he say?
He said that in
Let's see.
common.
Okay, good. I don't know if he's still speaking Elvish or not to people. So you're thinking, oh no, I'm good, I want food. Carl is always hungry.
As he says that, there's this one elven woman that looks to be eyeing you directly. Go ahead and roll willpower. Actually, no, not willpower, sense motive. That's right, charms against sense motive.
Oh. Let's take a look. Ooh, there we go. Scroll. The Elder Scrolls. And roll a sense motive.
Oh my, she's ugly.
Be
Whatever
gone,
she,
fell creature.
whatever she is doing, you don't want any of it. She's doing the
I
Miley
don't
Cyrus
Floss him
lips.
with a towel. Ugh.
Okay.
She's doing the Miley Cyrus tongue, and you're just like, no.
They're trying to twerk like Miley Cyrus.
You're just like,
Sorry, I don't
"No."
want- Be gone, foul creature.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jason, you do it too. Because if you roll,
Nonsense, mate.
yeah, because if you roll a 1, yeah, you're feeling it,
You're feeling the need. The
biting
need
the
for some
bottom lip and
Miley
everything. That plot. Dang it. Yeah, you find her. Both of you find her absolutely repulsive for whatever
Yeah,
reasons.
I just like saying Elven, no thank you.
So it goes back outside the scene as Haley. Ugh, my fault. Yuli. You're running the streets. You're muted.
Every couple of streets, I'll get to like a corner and look back the direction I came to make sure I'm not being followed.
Give
I
me
don't want to
spot.
bring any. What, sorry?
Spot.
Okay. I don't want anyone seeing I'm going back to urine.
As you're starting to run off, you notice that there is, like, at first, nothing. Third time you check, there's a man in a black cowl with a hood over his face that seems to be looking over the corner. As you continue going, and you look back again, the same person.
Okay.
Shit, that's an order.
Shit.
And then you turn a corner, and there's a man with his cabbage stand stuck in the middle of the alley.
Convenient.
Throw the cabbage to the side, bolt over, and an action scene begins.
Not my cabbages. Not my cabbages.
Not my cabbages.
Oh dear.
You know you wanna.
I know I want to. I can't though. It's not a good deed. It's. Is the guy
Oh,
far
the-
away from me enough to have like a small
Every time-
conversation with this cabbage man?
Every time you see the guy, he's like at the end of the turn itself when you were looking.
Okay. I'll go up to this man and I'll say, I beg you, good sir. I'll give him the coins immediately. I'll give him What would be a surprising amount to this man?
All
Capture
your
string
money.
worth like
15
3
silver.
copper.
15 silver would be a surprising amount where I'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
150 quid.
I'm like doing the super girly eyelash bats. I'm passing him the silver. I'm saying, there's a man in a cape following me. I'm scared he's gonna do something terrible to me. Would you please distract him for me? Please. I'll give him a diplomacy check as well.
15?
Adjust the breastplate.
I'm doing this really quickly.
Alright.
I'm like, please adjust my breastplate. And I'll do a diplomacy. Is it diplomancy?
Yes.
Okay. 19.
Nice.
15?
19.
No, he's talking about the.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah
And
sure, of course.
Thank you ever so much. And then I'll dash off.
Alright, so as you're starting to run off, down the street, you hear just echoing through the different walls, my cabbages!
Yes. Okay, this is going well.
It's not the same.
We need a sound effect.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
Alright, so you make your way to the. Finally, as you keep going, you turn around.
I'm still doing the spot thing, yeah.
Yeah. Give me another spot.
14?
Doesn't seem like you're being trailed anymore.
What did I get originally? 17 for the spot check?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I will. And I'll try and go to the tavern at this point.
Alright, so
Shit.
as you go in to the tavern, make your way in as you see Urine currently helping his guests. He's like, yeah, get that cabbage right towards you.
I'll shout in urine and tell him to come out of the back room
Oh
immediately.
my god, that fly's persistent. Be gone.
Hey! Yes, what is it? Yes?
No, my cabbages!
No, my cabbages!
10 out of fucking 10.
That's perfect. Okay, so grabbing urine, literally. Saying urine, come with me. I'm taking him out of the kitchen or wherever.
Yeah, it looks like he was freshly helping the chef in there prepare the cabbages.
Oh, okay.
Really rotten cabbages.
I'll tell the chef to leave. So urine, this is of dire importance. I need to speak to you in private.
Give me a diplomacy.
Okay.
Because he's right in the middle of a rush hour.
Okay. $13.
He looks at you. Like, it looks like he's about to tell you off. Like, this is middle. As you give him the eye, like, this is important. As he just looks at you. And without looking at the chef, he's like, Daryl, go take a break. You sure, boss? Yeah. Go take a break.
I did give him 4 silver.
I'll bow to for that, and that's quite a significant gesture for even a half elf to do, I think.
So he leaves you in the room as he closes the door. As he then closes the hatch that somebody can like see into the kitchen. As you guys are left in here alone, the smell of boiled cabbages filling up in the air, the sound of the water boiling and whatnot. As he crosses his arm, aye.
I need you to describe to me the king's crown in as much detail as you can possibly remember.
The king's crown.
Yes.
He looks like his brow is furrowing as he then stops, gives the look of like, what? Why? And then looks at you and actually says, wait, why?
but I believe I may know where the crown is. We may have it in our possession. We need to know if it's the king's crown.
So he then starts to stroke his beard, combing with his fingers as
I believe I've been followed. I do believe I managed to shake him. I took many measures to make sure no one knew I came here.
what, you're followed?
I think so. There was a man in a cow. I paid for a distraction. I believe it worked. I think I lost him.
And
I wouldn't want to bring trouble to you.
a cowl. The one selling cabbages?
No, that's the cabbage man. Is who I paid to distract the follower.
As you hear the sound of like a wheelbarrow being wheeled into the back door. As you see, it's filled with cabbages when it comes across the corner. And then when you see the rest of the person pushing the wheelbarrow, you see the man with the cowl.
What? Are we not in the kitchen?
He's coming through the back because he's wheeling in more.
I thought did we not lock the doors?
You lock the door to the main room. It's like
Oh.
you
Didn't
come-
lock the supply entrance.
So this guy's just come in.
Yes.
What does Urn do?
Hey, buddy. Come here. As you turn around and you see him. As it gives you a chill for a moment, you feel like that's the same person that was following you.
Not the cabbage man.
Not the cabbage man, no.
Fuck. So he comes over.
Oh,
Now, do you kick
Urine
him in the
just-
dick or kick
Urine
him in
just
the
called
dick?
him over. What are you doing currently?
Wait, and has he spotted me yet?
He looks like it's looking at you right now. He has the cowl and the hood over his face, so you don't see his eyes yet. But his
I'll
head
ask-
is pointed in your direction.
I'll ask Urn if he knows this man.
Hmm?
I'll ask Urn if he knows this man.
No. As he's saying that, you notice Urine, like, put his hand next to
Yeah.
the stove as it looks like he's getting a hold of the cleaver.
If the man's coming into the room, is there any way for me to go to the door behind where he came in? Like,
Yeah, you definitely could if you wanted to bolt and leave Urine.
I'll move
Urn.
over to the door, and close it.
Which door? The door going back into
The door the cabbage man came in.
Oh, so you would have to go past him, because it's the back door that he went through.
Is there enough? How much room is are we talking? Like a small room, and he's like in between me and the door.
Basically, yeah. Think of a kitchen with the stove underneath. Think of the Krusty Krab.
I'll say to Urn, I'll speak to you this another time, and I'll move over to the door as if I'm leaving, keeping a wide berth of the man who came in.
And as you start to leave, you notice the man like push the cart and looks like he's trying to muscle past the cart and come towards you as Urine just body blacks him like as you're getting to the door. It's like, hold up there now, buddy. The lady said she had to go. Do you leave?
No, I'm going to leave, but then I want to close the door, like while I'm still inside, and put a bolt down if there's one.
Cool. There's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, I don't want him escaping and running through the city.
Watch out for those hidden blades.
As you go over there to lock the door. One moment.
Evil vision, man.
I'm keeping an eye on him, so if I'm locking the door, if I'm going to leave, and then instead of leaving, I'm putting the hatch down, and then I would be probably
a
going to
spot.
draw my blade.
I need you to do a spot check.
A spot check. Is this what I
that
get
was
for going
such
off
a
myself?
sexy roll. Yes,
Oh, hold on, I've not rolled yet.
I know. I rolled for
20.
Aw.
Yes.
So how my games work, every time, so everybody knows, the defending player always wins. So she was defending because she was passively spot. Actually, no, he's the defending. If there's a tie, defending always wins. So right now, Urine is in front of him right now, as Urine's body blocking him. And you turn over your shoulder, you see him like make a movement, but you're not too sure what it was. As you lock the door, as you turn back, and as you do, you see Urine just drop to one knee.
I'll draw my blade.
Then,
Five finger death punch.
as you see on one side of Urine, you see, or you hear the sound of the metal ornament that was in his beard on his left side fall to the ground while he was still standing up. As then you see Urine slump over to his right, as you see some of his beard was ripped off, as he's just laying down on the ground currently.
Okay, blade drawn. I would,
Oh.
while his back's turned to me, I'm gonna immediately just kind of run over to try and attack him. If he's facing Urine.
Alright, roll attack.
From behind.
It attacked him directly at the source of his power, the beard.
Shit. I'm gonna smite evil. I've not checked if he's an evil type, but I'll use that on my.
You're going
my...
all out.
Yeah, man. Okay. That seems
One
like
punch
evil
elf
to
over
me.
here.
One punch!
That's for damage.
Why didn't it come up
Need to roll to
damage?
hit.
Oh crap. Hold on. Is that the separate hit one? I pressed the wrong roll button. Ignored. What?
Game's like, screw
What
you.
is A1? D1?
Attack 1, D1?
Yeah, attack 1 damage 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So it'd
rolled
be
a
8
9 on
damage,
your,
sorry. Yeah, 9
roll a
attack.
5 on your attack. plus your 4.
And-
So you missed.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a miss.
Mhm. Yeah.
As your blade swings wildly and just hits into the ground, as you start to see a crimson pool start to form around Urine's neck area as he's laying face down in it. As the man just sidesteps your attack as he swivels on his toes and turns to you as he has a blade drawn. It looks like a dagger, with a small curve to it. He holds it up underneath his chest and holds his other hand underneath his hand that he's holding the blade.
Okay, I'll pull my shield.
And with that,
Yeah,
what's
attack.
happening with you guys at that other place?
Hmm.
They're getting laid! Nah.
You really like that?
No.
Stanky ass?
Oh man, that's
Ah.
perfect.
To be fair, she's probably one of the weakest women that we have. Now, you should really see Esmeralda.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Oh god. They're not gonna throw more women at us.
As he gives off a clap, you see a woman come out dressed in an elegant looking robe
Oh,
that sounds like a dog.
sorry.
The dog person all along.
It was a dog all along.
It's a knoll!
It was a doge all along.
As this woman comes out, she has dark complexion, golden looking eyes, and white hair. And at the very top of her head, there's two long looking bunny ears.
It's a bunny girl.
The fuck?
This is Esmeralda, the last renounced queen of her tribe. I say, giving a laugh, as she doesn't look like she's smiling at all. As they're talking, she sits there, not being very accommodating whatsoever. Well, come on now. There's no way to treat a guest. Offer them something to eat and drink. She looks towards him with a glare and then looks back to you guys. Would the masters like something to eat or drink?
I'll look at him and say, the girls you have working here, the girls and boys you have working here, are they paid? Subsidized?
I know the elves are. This one, I doubt. She was a slave as far as I'm concerned.
And is slavery common here?
Only for the unnatural.
Fucking flies. It's crawling over that fucking thing.
So I kind of like look her up and down. Is it pretty much just areas that are different?
Her ears, her feet are furred, and like her arms up to her elbows.
What, her forearms or biceps?
Her hands up to her elbows. Yeah.
Alright. Okay,
Well,
I'll just look at her and say, I'm sorry, I've never encountered someone like you.
Also, she has a bunny tail.
Yeah, of course. I'll put out my hand. My name's Jason. I'm a priest.
She
Did she
looks
shake
at
it?
you, and your hand looks at them, and then looks behind her, looking at through one of the slightly see-through tapestries that's used as like a blocking wall. And most of her attention goes there as she turns back to you, and she takes it and shakes it.
May I ask, what species are you? What race do you belong to?
Hey, Sam.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she doesn't. I'm of the lesser race, master.
I'm no one's master. Please.
I'm only meant to say lesser.
There are no lesser races. Only lesser men. That's like to the elf.
Meanwhile, Kyle will just be eating and drinking.
Nothing is brought yet.
Who's to say he
Just
didn't bring
imagine-
food with him?
Opens up his backpack, starts eating rations.
Oh, this is called being prepared.
But as you look at him, he puts up the hands of, hey, she's not mine. I don't own this place.
Good. I'll suggest you leave.
Excuse me.
You won't like what comes next. Esmeralda, may I speak to your owner, the proprietor?
Did I not please you?
You have. It was a pleasure meeting you.
As she looks behind her through that same see-through tapestry, like a defeated looks like I don't know what to do kind of look, as she looks like she's looking through that way.
Looks like we're being watched.
Looks like she's telling us where to go. I'll stand up and pat Carl on the shoulder.
Getting up, stretching himself, just like following after.
I walk
Jason
towards the
is, you know.
I walk towards the tapestry. Try and move it aside.
Alright. As you do, you see a man looking in, or as you first move it, the area that you come into looks more like a spa. As you see a man on a raised like jacuzzi basically, as he has his arms laid out in a lazy manner, as he has these other bestial races just feeding him fruits and whatnot, as he's holding on to a glass of wine, as he's swirling it around looking at you.
Tell me, friend, is this establishment yours?
Why, yes, this would be my establishment that I decided to let you enter.
And these girls, they are yours.
Worth every gold. Do we have a problem?
Well, that's yet to be seen. Where I'm from, slavery is outdated. Barbaric.
We must come from a land for fools, then.
I come from an enlightened land.
He takes a sip of the wine.
Oh
Looks
no,
like-
no, no, no. Do not sully your taste buds with such poison. I say, removing the bottle from my hip.
He would raise a brow.
This is rusted oak brandy. Truly the finest thing you'll ever taste.
Yes,
That's
I would
my
not want
uncork-
to spoil my taste buds with some dwarven mud swill.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice. Say, walking towards him.
And what makes you think I have no choice? He says, standing out. As he stands up, he has long, flowing white hair that goes all the way down to the center of his back, and his body is built like a bodybuilder.
My friend, I didn't want this to happen. Buzz buzz.
Fucking flies. Yeah, fucking flies, man. I could try intimidating him for you.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting towards. I do detest violence when it's unnecessary, but the ownership of a living being, an intelligent living being, that is truly... It's an unforgivable sin. I offer this chance to repent. Surely your gods believe the same.
He raises a brow, looking at you, as he just starts to chuckle, and then it comes out into a maniacal laughter.
That 4-hour limit, though.
Yeah.
4-hour limit. Give us a moment.
Oh,
We're gonna be kind of grayscale from now on, I think, unless we restart the call.
Yeah, let's restart.
yeah.
Give me a moment as I restart the call. Choo-choo.
GG Skype.
GG Skype.
Good game, good game. Oh, there you go. Oh, grayscale.
God damn it, Skype.
What if we make a new group chat? Would that work?
Possibly. Let's try that.
Woo!
Hey.
God damn it. Gotta fix the cameras now.
Oh no, everything broke.
Hey, Carl, that's now Ellis, and Yuli, that is now Alistar, and Jason, that is now Ellis. Wait,
Yep.
fuck it, you guys know who's supposed to be who. So, he was in the middle of maniacal laughter.
Uh,
Silly
Um,
human. To come at me in my establishment, trying to spout your morals. I know of what your people have done to each other, starting wars for nothing but land. These
was for
women,
belief.
I give life to. I give these women a reason to wake up in the morning. What do you give them?
I give them hope. Well, at least I
Freedom!
hope I do.
I give them the D.
Give them freedom. Freedom on what coin?
Freedom on the coin they
Freedom to
earn.
make their own freedom to make their own path.
The path they have is a path that leads them with a full belly at night.
I'm sure they could continue to ply their trade at a more reasonable cut.
Sir, you insult me. You act as if you actually know my trade.
You're a whoremonger. Am I mistaken?
And you're nothing but a glorified zealot.
No, I'm a priest. A zealot is unwavering in their affection. I'm a godly man. That's all.
So then you want to buy these women's freedom? Is what you're telling me?
With coin or blood, neither will suffice.
Is that a threat?
No. That is my offer. Those are my terms. I'll have you know I am quite poor, though.
Then there's nothing that we have to speak about. Poor man. You and your love child should leave.
Oh.
I don't understand your reference.
He inclined
What about
towards
him?
Carl.
Are you inferring that I'm a man lover?
I think it's inferring you're my child.
That is disturbing.
You might not be aware, but humans tend to age a lot differently to elves. We don't all look as young as our fathers. We don't all fuck our mothers.
Oh, sick bird.
10 out of 10 burn. Do you feel the burn?
And yet you still all die fragile and alone.
After leading short but full lives. Can you say the same?
No, because I don't plan on dying.
Or living a life worth living? It seems you seem to.
Death comes to all those.
Seems
Man
you
or
want
elf.
to wish to deny that right to these women as well.
We've already done here. You have nothing to offer.
I'm simply deciding whether to kill you.
Boy, you may try, he says, sitting back into the water.
Thank you for your permission, but I don't think I needed it. I'm going to use my final spell of the day to cast Detect Evil
Oh no.
upon the man.